Hi, I'm Brenda Perna and I'm a learning designer. Today I'm doing an overview of Snagit. Let's dive in. Snagit is a desktop-based tool made by TechSmith that's great for screenshots and screen recordings. TechSmith also created Camtasia, a tool for recording and editing videos. Snagit is really easy to use. I learned it in a couple of hours. For someone who's brand new to multimedia tools, it may take a day or so to learn. Either way, you'll be creating in no time. To check it out for yourself, go to techsmith.com/screencapture.html. Definitely do the free trial first to learn how it works. Just know that you'll have 15 days and there will be a watermark on whatever you create during your trial period. There are discounts for the Camtasia Snagit bundle through TechSmith directly and other sites if you decide to keep using it. I highly recommend taking advantage of this if you're a teacher or a student at an academic institution. I'm actually using Camtasia to do the screen recording that features Snagit. So here in Snagit, you'll see that I already have screenshots loaded at the bottom. That's because I already worked on them in Snagit. If you're just starting out, the easiest thing to do is hit the capture button. It's red for record. I love how it zooms in, like so, with the crosshairs, so you can be precise with your screenshot boundaries. You just click and drag to create your boundaries. Voila. If all you want is a clean, crisp screen grab, then this is all you need. You'll go to Save As. So you go to Save As, name your file, choose where you want to save it, and select the file type. I do PNG most often. If you're too short on time to create a job aid in a tool like Canva, there are templates here. They aren't fancy, but they get the job done. If you want to annotate your screenshot, then you'll use the toolbar here above the image. When I'm using Snagit to give feedback as a coach for Idle Courses Academy, I pretty much stick to the callout section. First, I expand the canvas like so that I have room to leave feedback without covering the other person's work. Then I change the canvas color, and I usually go with gray because it's neutral, but it still stands out from the person's work, right? Then I go up to the call out and I decide which color to use. I'll do red since it stands out. I check the font size, I check the alignment, and then I'm ready to annotate. While I keep the arrow style consistent, okay, I discovered that you can add more than one arrow per callout. So you see this little blue dot right here. You can just hover over that, click, and then drag it to where you want it to be. So what that does is enable you to call out the same thing in multiple places in an efficient manner. Now, here's an example of how I made a very quick and simple job aid. I took the screenshots in Snagit and then put them all on one canvas, and then I used the arrow and text features here for the annotations. The whole process was about 5 minutes. I didn't use a template like that because it would have taken longer to fit all 3 screenshots into the preset boxes than to just drag them onto the same blank canvas and resize and align manually. Okay, so the main pro to Snagit is how quickly you can learn it, as I mentioned before. The menu is pretty straightforward, and compared to other tools, there aren't many bells and whistles, right? It's just what you see right here. I mostly went over the call out, but you can see there's other options too. So like The shapes can be good if you want to call attention to a particular thing, or you can write text like I did here, and with the pen, I manually drew these lines. Snagit also produces a much crisper screenshot than if you use your computer's keyboard shortcut. Now, I would say the main drawbacks to Snagit is with the colors and textiles. There is a preset palette, and it takes some digging to find the option to customize your colors. Let's take a look. You'll find that instead of expanding the palette, instead there's a substitution that happens up top, which is a little annoying. You can get around that by manually adding them down here. So you can click the plus sign like that, and it'll add them. And then once you've used like that. Once you've used the text color that you have customized, it'll show up here on the right side up top. So you'll just have to scroll to see it because it won't be visible right away. Like when you first open up Snagit, it'll be up here at the top. So you just have to remember to scroll down. So each customization you make is stored up here. With textiles, it works similarly. You can customize, but it takes patience because it's a little bit tedious. Okay, like you can see down here. If you want some customizations to be your go-tos, then be sure to star them. Like this. And when you do that, they'll wind up here under your favorites. See there and there. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this overview of Snagit. Jump in and explore it yourself. It's a great tool to learn before other more advanced ones like Storyline. Thanks for watching.